Not Angel-6942 calling in. Not Angel-6942 calling in. Not Angel-6942 calling in. Well, yeah. Oh well, suit yourselves. So do I really have to do this every week? Yeah, I suppose I said I would. The date in human years is Friday, the 7th of October, 2021. And boy, have the lemmings had a week of it. Remember that Insulate lot? You know, the Insulate lot? You know, the ones that had the injunction put on them so they're not supposed to invade motorways or block roads anymore. Well, guess what? They totally ignored that. They ignored that, didn't they? I mean, you knew they would. And instead of the big ME25 or whatever road motors were doing, they were doing other roads, you know, roads that were sort of vital for people to go in and out of work and whatever. But this time, people got fed up. People got fed up. And members of the public and some ambulance drivers dragged them. Because there were a lot of old ladies and old men and they were dragging them by the collars off the road and then stopping them and running back in. But they was running back in, they were stopping it. And they were going, oh, look, you idiot, there's an ambulance there, let it through. And it's like, back and forth. And one guy got so angry that he grabbed their banners and ripped them off and threw it on the floor. Oh, so I suppose the plan of winning public support is gone. Oh, you gotta love them. No, it makes me wonder, right? I mean, if that Insulate lot get what they want, and all the UK houses are well insulated, so it's nice and toasty warm in the little houses. Toasty warm in the little houses. And all the heat is kept in, and then warm little houses like us downstairs. Nice, warm, cozy little houses that keeps the heat in. I mean, with the climate getting warmer and warmer and warmer, won't it be burning hot in the summer? Yeah, burning hot, like us down below. Burning, flaming hot. And won't humans need to have air conditioning? Can you imagine it now? Oh, it's so hot. We need lots of air conditioning. There'll be people buying air conditioning left, right, and centre. And I suppose that's good for the climate. Not. Oh, you gotta love those humans. I mean, they worry and complain about everything, don't they? They worry and complain about everything. Oh, it's getting too hot. I mean, some time ago, it's too cold. It's getting too cold. Now it's getting too hot. It's getting too hot. The world is falling apart. We're all gonna die. Let's play a game of Frogger. What else? Oh, right. Now, this week, right, the UK government, they brought in the army, didn't they? They brought in the army to sort out the problem they're having with like all the fuel not being driven anywhere because they didn't have enough drivers, right? So most places in the UK are now better. They've got more fuel, and there doesn't seem to be as much of queues everywhere, apart from London. London that traditionally hates the Tories. They really hate the Tories in London, don't they? They really hate the Tories. And it makes you wonder that, if Bojo was sitting in his office going, oh, right, terribly, wonderful. So we've got lots of the armies, yeah? Got lots of the armies helping us drive things. But they always hate us, London. London always hates us. And they always complain. No matter what we do, they're going to complain. So why bother with London? Let Sadiq sort out London, and we'll focus on the Red Wars, because no matter what we do, London will complain and London will never vote for us. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, talking about Hobo, Bojo. Yeah, 6942 calls him that, didn't it, Hobo? Oh, it's a really apt name, isn't it? Because, like, he's there. He's there. Anyway, they had this sort of conference, right, which is a bit like a big party, or where they have this big meeting in some holiday place, and they all go blah 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 blah. We're going to do this blah 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 blah, raising money, blah 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 blah, whatever. Like the Labour lot had one last week where they went blah 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 blah. Tories did this blah 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 blah. We're going to do better. Same old thing, you know. But this time what was different, right, was that lots of people protested against the Tories. And then they stood like loads of people marching down Manchester with banners saying, oh, Tory scum, or get them out, and things. It's so wonderful to see, isn't it? Wonderful to see all these arguments and convoluted words sort of like acting as a smokescreen to cover that pure hatred of someone else. Hatred! And an inability to accept anything they say because they hate them so much, all wrapped out in this fluffy wrapping of solidarity and love for the human race, when in fact it's just pure hatement and resentment to anybody else that thinks a bit different to you. But no, we're all accepting. Look, we're winning. We are winning. So give it up. Let us take over. Go on. We're winning. No. What else? Oh. No. This week, something horrendous happened. Something disastrous happened. Something that happened affected the lives of millions and millions of people, and it shattered their whole sense of being and existence in the world, because Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp went down for the day. Oh my God! And so many people's lives were affected. Oh my God! I can't post! Oh my God, I'm suffocating! I can't post and I can't get any likes! No likes! I can't breathe! No attention! And all these influencers are going, oh my God, I've lost millions and millions of pounds or dollars, whatever it is, because I was unable to post this vital information about my latest holiday, or my makeup tips, or my recipe, because it's vital information. The world cannot survive with my teeny bit of information. Though, some humans, because they posted this when it came back, are forced to re-examine their lifestyle, and this outage for a day has fundamentally changed their sense of being and refocused their priorities, and they think that now this has happened, I shall no longer put all my focus on Facebook and Instagram, and instead I shall spread my attention across different social media platforms. Oh, come on, you guys, give it up. It can't be saved. I mean, I don't think they want to be saved anyway. They don't want to be saved. I mean, your boss and his son isn't even focused on the earth anymore. I mean, they're off the other side of the universe, dealing with those sort of building up those things with the 6 arms and those big thing, you know. I mean, they're not interested in humans anymore. They're interested in whatever they're called. Go on, give it up. Right, you like this one. Right. There's this tennis player called Andy. Right. Not the recent tennis player, that girl that won, who's sort of like half Serbian and half Chinese or British, depending on what your viewpoint is. But this one, depending on your viewpoint, is either Scottish or British. I mean, sorry, British, depending on your viewpoint. But anyway, he was in the USA and he was training, right, doing his tennising, and when he trains, like he ties his wedding ring on his trainers to practice, right, so he doesn't lose it. And I suppose it hurts when he's doing that. So, but this time, his trainers got really sweaty and smelly. So he decided to get a new pair of trainers just like that because he can afford to buy new trainers, yeah? And he puts his old trainers under the car. Guess what? Somebody nicks his trainers and his wedding ring. And he gets home and he realises his wedding ring's attached to his trainer. And he goes on Instagram going, I've made a big mistake. And I've seen those trainers as a blue and white. But I mean, who in their right minds would nick a pair of smelly blue and white trainers? I mean, what are they going to do with these sweaty trainers? I don't understand. And what is anybody going to do with a pair of sweaty trainers? Ooh. These are his trainers, though. These are his trainers. Or are they? Look, why are we continuing this farce? I mean, it never changes for the humans. It's always bad. They're always complaining. If it started raining gold, they'd be complaining about how they slip on it. It's no hope for them. Give up, give up, give up, and let us have control, or in fact, not have control, because we let them run free, explore their feelings, the negative ones. Go on. I mean, I really don't understand what you lot are playing at, I mean, what is your little cable of angels up to, eh? What are they up to? What are you up to? You know what I don't understand, right? Is why, when me and 6942 both played equal parts in the process, right, that, he loses his memory and I remember everything, I mean, apart from you stabbing me in the back, or us in the back, why does he not remember and I remember, eh? What are you trying to hide? I mean, what don't you want my little brother to remember? What are you playing? Oh! You don't want my little brother to remember something, don't you? Oh! You're not happy. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Okay. Alright. I'll let him come back. I'll let him come back. I'm going to give you a little whiskey. He'll come back. But I'm not going away. I am not going away. I'm still going to be here. Angel-6942 calling in. Picking into your little hand to find out what is going on.
Angel-6942 calling in. Angel-6942 calling in.
And then.
Angel-6942 calling in. 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 The date. I'm not sure what the date is. It's, I don't know what's happened. Have I done the report for this week already? Because it looks like it's ready to send. Oh, I think I've had another one of my blackouts. I just don't know what's going on. I'll send this report to you, and I'll get back to you next week. I feel something's not right.